as we begin the second half. First half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
You know, he spoils us with his performances game in and game out, and so far, just another big scoring night for him.
Typically, when he puts up that many points in the first half, he's going to follow it up with a better second half. We'll see if that happens here.
Paul George is out there with Anthony. Then there's Irving. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Noah in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars. The 3 from George. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got 4 assists in the game.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
Harden gets the bucket.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading punches, that's how you answer.
Now the dish to Noah. Puts up the baby hook. West All-Stars with the rebound. Howard's got his 6th rebound on the night.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
Yeah, they have not let their guard down one bit in the paint.
Here is Harden. He's got 18. Outside Durant, lets it go from deep. Shot is off. The East All-Stars on offense. It's a 13-point game, and the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
And some changes here for the East. Roy Hibbert's checked in for Noah, and it's John Wall in for Irving. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Kevin Love's checked in for Durant, and Parker subbed in for James Harden.
Good, tough defense there, getting a hand up, forcing that miss.
Well, he's got the reputation of being a tough defender, and there was an example right there for him.
Now Anthony, following the three-point attempt by Tony Parker. Lillard attacking, and he drops it in from the low post.
That's pretty much been the norm for them, getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
Joakim Noah's checked in for the East. Irving comes in for John Wall. Durant's checked in for the West. Harden comes in for Parker. Irving with the ball. Guarded now by Durant. Irving double team. And the West All-Stars have possession. And here's the West with the ball. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Anthony up on top. Aldridge is covering. Anthony kicks to George. Here's Irving. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Harden, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Boy, I'd have to say Lillard is one of the game's best passers right now.
And they double him up with LeBron. He lobs up the alley-oop pass and finished off by Noah.
Maybe that'll ignite him. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geek.
That's what those alley-oops do, though.
Outside Irving. Back to George. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. No one near James as he lets it go. Off the left rim and out. Passes to Lillard. Back to Durant. Wide open look. That's good. Durant's got 24 points.
Well, it's kind of been the story here today, hasn't it, Clark?
And turnovers, Clark and Steve, have been the issue for him.
Yeah, it sure has been the case. I mean, turnovers are like missing breakfast. Eventually, it's going to cost you.
Why does it always come back to food, Clark?
Howard, the basket good off the assist from Durant. Howard's got his first bucket in this one.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
Agreed. I mean, you look at the points, I mean, they're getting a lot of baskets off of assists, so the offense is really clicking here.
The real alley-oop that time, partner.
The pass, Clark, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
Precision at its finest.
Man, and it all had to be perfect and in precision. That's not nearly as easy as they made it look.
New players in now for the East. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And stolen by Aldridge. He kicks it to Lillard. Dishes to Harden. Durant with a wide open look. Buries the long-range jumper. Durant's got 27. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the West All-Stars?
Boy, defensively, they've played with a high energy level, guys, and all the steals we've seen, really a result of that aggressiveness.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively. And they've been turning those turnovers into points. You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
Well, they've done a lot of things right, but I agree with you, Clark. Their rebounding is right there at the top of the list.
And the ball goes out of play following the shot.
17 seconds.
Here is Howard. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Aldridge. Got a piece of it. Harden kicks to Lillard. He feeds it to Durant. Harden left side. Kicks it out to Lillard. Back to Harden. From the arc. They get it back. Now Noah. It could go. No good trying to beat the buzzer. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. It's the West All-Stars. And Steve, we've got a moment here to go to our State Farm assist of the game, coming on some very clever point guard play.
Well, he mans that position for a reason, Kevin, because he passes the ball so well, sets up his teammates beautifully, really gets this offense into a nice rhythm.
Delivering the pass important, but putting the pass in the right place for a shooter is, as you well know, huge.
Yep, no question.
On the floor for the West All-Stars, Nowitzki is out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Durant. Then it's Tony Parker. And it's Paul in at the 2 spot. Durant attacking, and that one's good. Durant's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the West All-Stars. And here's the fast break. Bosh against Durant, and he's going up for the alley-oop, and it's Wade with the jam.
Crafty pass work there, getting it down low for the easy deuce.
Paul dishes to Durant. And it's the East with the rebound. It's Wall with the drive. And the bank shot is good.
You know, I don't think that was the shot they had in mind, but they'll take it.
Paul with the ball, and Bosh picks him up defensively. That's good from Nowitzki on the assist by Paul.
Heads up, aggressive play right there. He saw the smaller man on him, took it straight to the basket.
And the East All-Stars call time here.
For a long time now, the Western Conference has been the deeper conference as the top 5 or 6 teams have legitimate title hopes. But last year for the East, it was especially down. It was really viewed as a 2-team conference.
Both teams will make substitutions. James with it. Alley-oop try. Griffin with it. The pass to Love. And here we go. George heading to the hoop. Nobody near Irving. And that's collected by Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got 3 rebounds now in this one. The 2 teams out east that people were talking about, of course, were the Miami Heat and the Indiana Pacers, but it was so bad where teams out west were joking, Clark, about how they could get moved to the Eastern Conference because they'd fare better.
Well, yeah, the Blazers media team joked about that at the expense of the Eastern Conference, but they did have a bit of a point. A lot of very good teams out west, no denying that, who did make the playoffs and could have not only been playoff teams in the East, but maybe would have been able to grab a home court advantage. I think the Suns at 48 wins would have probably been a top 4 seed in the East.
The 3 from George. It's rebounded by Aldridge.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. I mean, they're really pushing them around physically at this point.
And on the way from Irving for 3, the West All-Stars pull it in. Aldridge has got 8 rebounds in this game.
Well, remember, he made 2 3-pointers in the first half, but has not been able to get anything to fall here in the second.
From deep, Harden. Another miss by Harden.
Well, in most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Stolen by Durant. And Lillard kicks to Durant. From deep 3-point range, it's hauled in by LeBron. James has got 5 rebounds tonight. Anthony with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Anthony, the pass to Irving. They need this one. Good on the shot.
Now that's his first 3 of the half. There may be more in store.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over.
Looks like he saw some things out there that needed adjusting and wants to talk it over a little bit with his club.
I don't think you can ever go wrong burning a timeout if you see something you don't like and you need to talk about it. What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
And here are the East All-Stars now. Shot from the wing. Noah dishes to James. Wants to get it off to Noah and does. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. That's now 8 points for Joakim Noah. It's Harden with the drive. Paul George with the steal. And here we go. George heading to the hoop.
Yeah, he didn't even bother to wait around for any help on that break.
That was a one-man job all the way, Steve. He knew what to do with it and when.
Shot on the wing. LeBron, no good.
And in the paint, they have really shown some strength.
Oh, get it! Oh, watch out now.
Well, it's a wrap, fellas. No way you come back in this one.
Not anymore. Any chance of that happening went out the window a while ago.
Three-pointer. Another miss by LeBron.
Well, he's building a house with those bricks. I mean, one reason is he keeps trying to force it up when he's defended well. Move the ball. Share the sugar.
Kicks it out to Lillard. There's the triple. And it's Lillard again missing.
It's just been one of those days for him. He has really struggled. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, dominating performance for the West All-Star.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort, Kevin. Everybody got involved, and that paid dividends.
And you have to look back at this and see what a huge game it's been for Kevin Durant. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do anything, really, to stop him. Boy, if they could have had this kind of run earlier in the game, it might have made a big difference.
You know, I think a big reason behind the run, Steve, is that they're not getting pressured as much by the defense now that the game's all but finished.
The free throw drops for Lillard. A big group substitution here for the East. Roy Hibbert's checked in for Noah. Wash comes in for Anthony. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for George. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for James. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Griffin's checked in.
How about that play? Great body control. Still manages to finish the play despite the contact.
You know, when that whistle blows, you're not done. Get greedy and find a way to knock it down.
Catching up on the changes for the East. Carmelo Anthony is checked in for Bosh. Paul George comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And James subbed in for Dwayne Wade. And here's George. Left side, George. And the layup falls. Nobody near Lillard. Offline. So no problem for the West All-Stars.